Imagine a night where nature becomes a force of pure terror. Lightning cuts through the darkness, while thunder roars like the cries of lost souls. For many, storms are mere natural phenomena. For others, they harbor dark secrets that defy explanation. Today, we'll explore 3 real-life stories of storms, each more unsettling than the last. Brace yourself, because what lies ahead may forever change the way you see a raging sky. In 1998, in the small town of Millwood, Kansas, a woman named Claire was home, alone during one of the most violent storms of the decade. At midnight, as the thunder roared relentlessly, Claire began to hear something strange beneath the sound of the rain. It sounded like a voice. Claire ... It called, drawn out in a chilling tone. At first, she thought it was her mind playing tricks on her, but the voice grew louder, closer. She followed the sound to the window. When a flash of lightning lit up the yard, she saw something she would never forget. A tall figure, its features indistinct, standing among the trees. Before she could react, a deafening clap of thunder shook the house, and when Claire blinked, the figure was gone. What left her truly shaken was the mark it left on the window, a handprint, not one of flesh, but something that seemed burned into the glass, as if lightning itself had frozen in time. Days later, neighbors told her the house had been built on a site where a massacre of Native Americans had occurred centuries ago. Claire moved out shortly after. In 2014, a group of friends decided to camp in a remote part of Blackwater National Forest in Washington State. On their first night, a sudden storm rolled in, catching them off guard. They sought shelter in an abandoned cabin nearby. But what happened that night defies explanation. At 3 a.m., a thunderclap so powerful shook the cabin that one of the friends, Ethan, fell to the floor. As the others helped him up, they noticed something bizarre. All their watches had stopped at exactly 3:03. Time seemed frozen. Not literally, but something was wrong. The storm outside was ... stuck. Lightning illuminated the sky but didn't fade. Raindrops hung motionless in the air, as if the world were trapped in an eternal instant. Panicking, the group tried to leave the cabin, only to find an invisible force barring their exit. They were trapped for hours until, suddenly, time resumed as if nothing had happened. When they returned to town, they learned they had been missing for 3 days. To this day, no scientific explanation exists for what they experienced. In the summer of 1975, on an isolated farm in Texas, a man named Robert witnessed an event that would haunt him forever. During a lightning storm, he saw a bolt strike a tree near his house. But this lightning was different. It seemed ... alive. Instead of disappearing, it slithered across the ground. As if searching for something, Robert rushed inside, locking the doors and windows. Then he heard a hissing sound, like living electricity, drawing closer. Looking out the window, he saw the lightning enter his home, spreading across the walls like a predator. He fled to the barn and stayed there until dawn. When he returned to the house, he found scorch marks everywhere, yet nothing was destroyed. The lightning had vanished, but something felt wrong. For weeks, Robert sensed an electric presence in the air, as if the house itself was watching him. He moved out months later, swearing that living energy had invaded his home. These stories offer just a glimpse of the mysteries that storms hold. They remind us that, no matter how much we understand natural phenomena, there are forces that remain beyond our grasp. So, the next time the skies darken and thunder roars, pay close attention. You may not be as alone as you think.